Steam Man! Woo! What's up everybody, this is KG. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Grobell Fast Heating Steam Cleaner. So if you're looking for a fast and effective steam cleaning product for your home, stick around and watch this review. So straight out of the box, this is what the Grobell Steam Cleaner looks like. This is the main compartment here. And it comes with wheels on the bottom. It has wheels, it has an extension cord, and it has an area here in the front where you plug in the steam cleaning hose and you can steam clean from there. And these are the switches here. You have your on-off switch here, you have your dry or wet steam over here, and then when you do plug it in and start using it, the LCD monitor portion will be in the middle. So I did purchase this as a used product, but this can be bought on Amazon directly. So on Amazon it sells for about $200 Canadian, give or take. And I got this refurbished from a place called Electric Deals, and I bought it for about $120 Canadian. Now one of the main reasons I bought this product was because it's a fast heating steam cleaner. I've had one of those small steam cleaners in the past and it takes forever to heat up and it's really slow and annoying to use, so I wanted something with a bit of power, so that is why I purchased this one. The cool thing about it is you can just open the lid on top here and you have this lid that comes off and you can pour your water straight into the hole over here and fill it up. I think you can fill about 2 liters or so straight into here at a time, and then you use it for a long-term steaming, so you could steam for quite a long time in here without having to refill it. The other cool thing is while you are steaming, if it does run low on water, you do not have to turn it off. You can just open it back up while it's still plugged in, pour more water and keep steaming. So those are some of the pluses of having a steam cleaner like this. Now if you look at this, this is the main hose attachment that goes onto the main steam cleaner. You have an end piece here that will screw in to the steam cleaning head area. And then you have the actual steamer here. So this is where you have your trigger, where you can squeeze, and a locking mechanism here as well, which I will show to you afterwards. So this is where I'm going to plug in the hose and have a look at it from close up here. It goes in like this, and then you just twist it and turn it clockwise, and eventually it will squeeze into there and tighten up. And then once it's tight in here, that is your hose attached. Now one thing to keep in mind, it is important to do this before you plug it in. You can add the water before you plug it in. You can attach the hose before you plug it in. Do not do it afterwards. You basically want to make sure you have at least some water in there ready to go at the beginning. And of course, you don't want it steaming or heating before you've attached the hose onto here. Now this trigger has a bunch of different attachments that can go onto it. So I'm going to show them to you now. So we have 2 separate extension pieces here. This is to give more length, maybe if you're cleaning higher up, or if you're using the mop section at the bottom, you can put these on and give more length. And if you look here, this is where they will click in. You can take one, click it into the other one by squeezing it through, and you click it in, and then you can add it and add more length to it. And you can add additional attachments on the end. So if you look here, this is like the mop connection that comes with it, and you can click that on at the end as well, like so. And then you have a full mop extension, and that can go on that trigger head that I showed you earlier. And then you can use it for mopping. And to take it apart, you just click on the white button and you pull it right off. So you can pull this off, click the white button here, and pull it off. And there you go. So these come on and off together quite easily. There is also a squeegee attachment, which I've used already, and I clean my balcony windows with this. It is fantastic. So you have all the steam coming out of the nozzle here. You have the squeegee head here. You can put it on the main nozzle as such. Clicks onto here. And when you're using it, you can just steam with it. You can put the extension if you have a higher up window and use it that way as well. There's also a nozzle extension like this, and that's for like really targeted areas. You want to really get that steam in there for cleaning. You can add this nozzle onto there. You also have this triangular shaped brush, which can be used for upholstery cleaning and for a few other purposes as well. It also comes with a microfiber cover in case you're cleaning like your bed area or some linens or things that are a little bit softer and you don't want to wreck them, and you can put that on top. There's also an 8-pack of brush heads that come along with this package, and if I open it up, you can see there's 2 that are brass and 6 that are nylon. And the brass ones can be used for things like grills and like your barbecue grills, things like that. And the nylon ones is for areas where it would scratch otherwise. So maybe the top of like a flathead stove or something like that, you could use these ones on that. So it gives you a good amount of accessories to use. Now this handle, it can get quite hot. When I used it, I felt it get fairly hot over here, and the hose can also get hot. So they do give you something, which is a glove. So if you feel that it's getting too hot, you can definitely use the glove, or if your hands are a little bit sensitive, definitely use this glove to protect you from the heat. Whichever hand you're using that nozzle with, you can put on the glove to protect it. There's also this little Grobell bag that comes to keep your accessories, maybe your nozzle head stuff in there so you don't lose it. Now for the triangular nozzle, I was telling you about the microfiber cloth. This is it right here. This is what you can put on top to protect it so that it doesn't scratch your linens. And once you put it on, it's covered like this, and you can use this to clean as well. And this can help collect a lot of dirt and keep your furniture and linens quite clean. There is also a regular microfiber cloth that comes with this package, again for helping to keep things clean. And a set of 3 microfiber cloths used for mopping, and it can go on the mopping attachment. So it looks kind of like this, and like this on the back. And this is your mop attachment, of course, with the steam at the bottom. And you can always put this right on top, like so. You attach it like this. And then when you're sweeping the floors, maybe your hardwood floors or your vinyl floors, this attachment will come here. You'll have the steam coming out of here. And it also has this little boot section here so that when it's on the floor, you can just step on it and kind of rip it off. So that's how it's set up. And these are all the accessories that come with this product. So now that you know all the bits and pieces about this, let's actually give it a go and try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna actually test this out now and turn it on. It should take only about a minute to heat it up, so it's supposed to be a fast heating steam cleaner. So let's give it a go. I'm gonna plug it in right now. Okay, so it's plugged in, it's off right now. I'm gonna push this button here and it's turned on. It's set to the dry steam. So I'm going to leave it on dry steam and let it heat up. So right now it's 75 Fahrenheit, 77, going up. So I'll bring it a little closer for you on the screen to see that it's heating up. And you can hear that pumping sound in there. It's pumping water down into the area where it's actually going to heat it. And then it heats it up. So it actually pumps the water into a certain compartment for steaming. And that's good in a way because it only pumps a little bit at a time, heats it up, and the rest of the water is kept in the regular temperature in this storage container on the top portion. And that's why you can add more water in as you go. So only a certain portion is being heated at a time. So now it's on the hold. It says hold here. That means it's reached the temperature it needs. Now usually there is some condensate right off the back. So I keep a little bucket here where I put the water first. There's a little bit of water that comes out first, and then it turns into steam. So now you'll see more of it. And now you'll see it is pretty much steam at this point. So now you can put one of the nozzles on here in case you want to do something specific. Click it in, right? I will still put this little bucket nearby just to make sure. But then you can, it's ready to steam, full power. So within a minute it's ready to go, and it is really, really powerful. So now we can use it on something, test it out on some area and see how it does. So I'm gonna put the triangular nozzle on now. Once again, just make sure there's no condensate. And for example, if I wanted to clean my pillow over here, steam it. And if there's any dirt or any kind of mess on there, it can take it right off, and it cleans it up really nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to try doing a little bit of my stove top, and I'm going to put one of these little nylon heads on the end of the nozzle. And you can see there's a little notch here, and you can align it. There's a notch on the inside of here. So you just got to align it and put it in properly. And let's see how it does. So you can see the power of that steam. It took off all the grime and dirt already from here. I can already see it's all loose. So you just gotta wipe this away and that's about it. Fantastic. So now I'll just take a cloth and wipe away the area. You can see all the dirt coming out. But it's as good as new. It's fantastic looking. So you can see all the dirt, it loosened up in there. And if you want to give it another round, you can clean it a bit more. And now it's super clean. So as you saw, I just demonstrated here how much power comes out of this thing. You can push it here softer or harder to make it more strong or a softer blow of steam. You can even push it all the way in and click this button on top and this will lock in the mechanism. But I like always controlling it, so I always just do my own pressure to get as much steam as I want to get in there. And locking, you could use it for certain purposes, but I haven't really used it yet. Also, this handle is getting fairly hot now, so I can handle it. It's not too hot for me, but for people who might have sensitive hands or more sensitive hands, they could use that glove because now this is getting warm. Another spot that's quite dirty is my balcony door here. And I said, let me give this a shot in the corner here and see if it can clean it up a bit. So let's try this out. And you can already see it's making a difference. It's taking out quite a bit of the grime in the corner here. It's making quite a bit cleaner already. So let's keep going. So you're probably seeing on the camera right now, it's getting a lot cleaner looking, so it's definitely doing the job it's supposed to do. You can see it getting cleaner and cleaner. And of course, with a little bit more work, it will probably all be gone from there. But this is a good example of showing you how it works. Now the other good thing about the steam is that it's a very clean way to clean in terms of sanitary. Like, you're not using chemicals or anything like that. You're just using natural steam, and it's not bad for your health. You're not breathing in any kind of bad chemicals, and it's killing the germs and getting the dirt out of there. So now you can see the before and after. I finished steam cleaning a pretty good chunk of this area. Now you can see it's a lot cleaner than it was before. I dried it off a bit to show you, but if you saw the beginning and where it is now, a lot of the grime and dirt has been taken off. I can definitely do a little bit more on here. But just wanted to give you guys an idea of how it can work. And that's like dirt and grime that's been stuck in there for a long, long time. So it's definitely done a good job of getting in there and loosening it up. And maybe 1 or 2 more rounds with this will fully clear it up. Okay, so now we're finished using our product here. I've finished steaming the things I wanted to steam. Showed you the demo. Of course, there's other things you could do. You could mop the floor. You could steam the windows, things like that. But I just wanted to give you guys a feel for how it works. You can see how powerful and strong it is. And when you're done, you got to also put it away properly. So right now it's on. Make sure when you're finished, you turn it off. And once you turn it off, you definitely want to let the steam out of this hose. Now there might be a little bit of condensate buildup, so I keep my little extra thing here for water. Get out any water from in here. And then you can see mostly steam after that. So you got steam coming out, so just hold the trigger down, let all the steam out. And that's mostly for safety purposes, because once you let the steam out, you let it cool down for a couple of more minutes, then you can take the nozzle off, you can open the top back up, whatever extra water you have, you can let it out, and you can store it for the next time you want to use it. Now the one thing about this is it is kind of bulky and has a lot of accessories, so you do have to find some space to store it. But other than that, it's a very, very good steamer and a very powerful steamer, and it is very versatile. So you can see it can do a lot of more things. Obviously, I didn't use all the features it has. It has about a 10-foot long extension cord, so you can use it. It rolls around on its own. So it has wheels, so you can take it around, mop the floor, do what you gotta do. You can do your window squeegeeing, which is the first thing I did with it when I purchased it, and I cleaned all my balcony windows. And it's shiny, looking like brand new. And again, it's a very clean way to do it with no chemicals. So this is my review on the Grobell Steam Cleaner. Hopefully you found this video useful and helpful, so you know if this product is right for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. And remember to hit the bell button so you're notified each and every time I post a new video. And remember to share this video with all of your friends. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.